Welcome along,
That is
weekend
unbelievable.
roundup. Oh my days.
Word.
We're in for a great show today, guys. Well, what about the North London derby?
I'm not getting rattled.
And we're 3 points off top 4, so it's not looking too bad.
Yeah,
Foden
I'd
88,
say
Saka
that's about
87.
right,
I think that's wrong.
Nice that you put your top on. You want to take it off and get the branding out? Happy birthday!
Make a wish to win the league.
I did.
How much chance do Arsenal have of winning the Champions League?
0, mate.
If we got through
Can't do it
PSV, do you think there's any chance?
No,
of we
no,
know?
no.
Hang on, let me finish.
Predictions:
2-1 Tottenham.
3-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Wolves.
Chelsea to beat Man United at Old Trafford.
Still
You're
there.
in trouble if we win this game.
You better not lose on Saturday.
We beat the world champions this weekend. That makes you world champions.
We're the world champions, but you're not in a title.
This is why you'll never win the league.
6 million down the drain.
Robbie celebrating a 1-0 win. Abby Pilates instead of trophies. You'll never walk alone.
Catch us every Monday for the weekend roundup. Let's go. What do you do with yours? I do unlimited football content.
Well, I do unlimited bragging.
Well, I do unlimited swiping right.
Well, I do unlimited doom scrolling.
Well, I do unlimited sliding into the DMs.
Well, I do watching TikTok on the bus without headphones unlimited.
Oh, God.
You heard that right. We've teamed up with Rocket Mobile for the mobile phone plan for football fans in the UK. You've heard it there. It's unlimited calls, unlimited texts, unlimited data, plus 20 gigs of roaming data in the EU, all for £16 a month, plus perks, content, and other prizes when you make the switch. Just scan that QR code or hit the link now below to learn more about the incredible deal. But apart from that, welcome back to Live at 5. We're here on a Monday. My name is Dylan. After my little week hiatus, my week off, we're back to talk about the weekend's action just gone, the midweek action coming up this week. And on my right, we've got Laurie. He's back once again. How are you feeling today, mate?
I'm here on top of the world.
And the league? By any chance?
And that as well. No, it's good to be here. Yeah, I had a very good Christmas. I did have some very sad news relating to a bereavement in the family.
Oh, sorry to hear that,
got
mate.
news of that on Christmas Eve, which was a bit of a shocker. But Christmas Day I spent with my brother Robbie and Kenya. Had a lovely Christmas meal.
all the family.
And yeah, so it's a family one, yeah.
Yeah, I feel very, very relaxed and rejuvenated. Well, that's apart from Man United on Boxing Day, by the way, giving me what can only be described as an almost heart attack with our performance. But FJ, on my left, how you doing, my friend?
Merry Christmas to everyone, man. It's been a fruitful, festive weekend, but hey, at least we're all here. Got a big weekend. Big weekend.
It's honestly the next like in terms of football, like the next 10 days, the next 2 weeks, there's some big games. And so what we're going to be doing, we're going to go through the games. Obviously, you can have your say on the games that have just happened on the weekend as well. But I do want to start with this Aston Villa Arsenal game, because if you'd said to me at the beginning of the season, like, what's one game that you're going to pinpoint as like such a crucial game in this season so far, I wouldn't have gone with Arsenal Aston Villa twice in the space of a month, especially considering that you lost to them earlier on this month at Villa Park. But I've got some stats. So Arsenal, funnily enough, have lost 3 of their last 5 Premier League matches against Aston Villa, having drawn 1 and lost 1 as well. Drawn 1 and won 1, and could see Villa complete a league double over them for the 3rd time in 6 seasons if they were to win at the Emirates. And Aston Villa are unbeaten in their last 2 away league games against Arsenal, beating them 2-0 in April 2024 and obviously drawing 2-2 in January last season. They last had a longer run without defeat at the Emirates between the 2006-07 and 2008-09 season, with 3 wins on the bounce against Arsenal away from home. But I cannot believe, with all due respect to Villa, I cannot believe what I'm seeing from Aston Villa.
Are you surprised?
I think it's incredible, isn't it?
Are you surprised?
Oh, yeah, big time. Think about they were like 19th.
How they started?
After like 5 games. Yeah. It was all something like, so you won your first 5 games and they didn't win for 5. It's like you guys like swapped, like a Freaky Friday situation or something.
100%.
Because they've now gone 11 on the bounce winning. They're going behind against teams like Chelsea and still winning. They're fighting back against teams like, so they were like 1-up against United, and we hit back and then they hit back again. Like, just the way they're playing feels so inevitable at the moment.
You can see they got a structure. You can see the managers got faith in their players. You can see They got squad depth as well. Their
Yeah.
midfield, wonderful
Big time.
midfield as well. Rodgers, form of his life. It's funny how that Chelsea dominated the whole first half and they come out second half and it was just a total different game. So you can see how the team is confident in their manager and how they're playing like totally different from Liverpool, really and truly. But yeah, they're playing amazing. Big game tomorrow. Big
Yeah,
game
I
tomorrow.
want to know how you feel, Laurie.
All that comes to an end.
You think?
All of it comes to an end. Bearing in mind that you are in the middle of, like, this winning streak, you're in there. You're one of those dubs for them.
I want to know. I want to ask you a question, Laurie, because we've been through it. We've been on a journey, a long journey together. I want to know. You guys have been winning your games. You've been winning your games. Are you happy with the performance, though?
I wouldn't say I'm happy with the performance, but what I would say is that if you can play below your best and still win, that surely is a positive.
Okay, but if you play,
Because what I would say as well, sorry to...
that's all right. That's all right.
I think it's worth mentioning as well, in none of those games, right, have we been outplayed. It's not like, we've been outplayed and got a goal right at the end of a game. A bit like what you guys did when you beat the likes of Newcastle and beat teams like that. And even then, I wasn't calling you guys lucky. I was putting that down to
You guys, you
clutch
was calling us
moments.
lucky. You're calling us lucky. We're getting
No,
like-
Dylan will tell you. I'm always made a point of saying it's not luck. When you got guys like Sobbers like coming up with last minute winners and stuff like that, it's not like he didn't mean to do it, is it? He meant to do it. He's a quality player. What I'm saying is, even though we've been below par in terms of finishing our chances, no one can look me in the eye and say, "Oh, you were outplayed in that game. You were lucky to win." No, against Wolves, we were the better team.
What about Brighton last game?
Sorry,
Brighton
Why are you
last.
laughing?
It's just the fact is that you're the better team against Wolves, but it's really hard not to be the better team against Wolves. And
Okay, all right.
they scored
Brighton
all three
then.
of the goals.
Brighton.
No, the Brighton game, fair enough. Obviously, you scored
What-
two
what-
goals,
which
and then
one of these
David Raya
games-
did save you.
Which one of these games that when people say, "Oh, Arsenal have not played well, they've been lucky," which one of those games were Arsenal outplayed in?
So your
Pause.
your
I'll
last five results.
Last
obviously
couple
you
games,
beat
100%.
Club Brugge 3-0.
Last couple
beat
games,
Wolves 2-1.
it hasn't
beat
been the same.
Everton,
It hasn't
drew to
been the
Palace
same.
and
We've
beat
not
Brighton.
played well, but can you look me in the eye and honestly say that we were lucky to win those games? We weren't. We didn't take our chances. We left it late. We got an own goal here and there. But in none of those games were we outplayed. We deserved to win all of them.
Okay, you
And we
got.
won them.
Okay.
So the reason why that gives me confidence is because sooner or later we are going to get it right. What happens when we get it right? Then we're going to start spanking teams. Like what we were doing
I remember
earlier.
when Alex said the same thing a couple of months ago, by the way, almost but word for word. But I'm not saying it's the same thing that's happening
It's
to
not the
you.
same.
I just remember Alex saying I remember when he said, "Just wait until we start winning 3-0. Just wait until we start winning 4-0."
Is this a must-win?
No, but you lot are...
Yes, this is a must-win.
I'm asking,
Respect,
is
though.
this a must-win?
With respect, it's not the same as Alex, is it? Because we've just come off an unbeaten 18-match run, which Villa...
But that don't mean nothing.
Stopped.
That don't mean anything.
it does.
But it is-
There's-
but
No,
this
do,
is-
do you know why it don't mean anything?
Why?
Because only 3 points, only one game. So that 18
No, but you
games,
didn't let me finish.
It don't mean
What I'm
anything.
saying, Dylan compared it with Alex saying the same thing. I said no because...
No, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying it's like just the way you saying that just
Right.
reminded me of when he said
okay,
it. But I
fine.
do want to go back to FJ's question about saying is it a must win, because this is a
It's a must win,
This
and
is
we
a-
will
this is
win.
a- This
And
is a
if you
6
draw,
pointer game.
what do you think?
We won't draw though. We will win this game. I'm sure of it.
Because
I'm very
it's
confident,
looking-
and
it's
I'm not.
looking-
And that's not me. Just, I just think that at home we're just very, very, very difficult to beat.
100% home or away. You
Villa,
guys are a good
when
team,
they-
but
We were quite unfortunate when we lost to Villa. They literally scored with the last kick of the game.
they deserve.
No,
it.
they deserve to
They
win that
deserve
game.
to win that.
They deserve to win that game.
They
at Villa
deserve to
Park.
win it.
They
Wolves
did.
deserve the draw. 100%.
Okay, all right. I beg to differ, but if you insist, then
I
fine,
think
that's your opinion.
on balance, Villa deserved that game.
Do you?
I think, yeah.
You,
Well, because
okay.
when it was 1-1, they were the team that went, you know what, we're going to
No,
crack
they
on
had
with
their
this. They,
spells, but we had our spells.
I know you had all, but I'm saying like when it was 1-1, push came to shove. Emery made some like big substitutions, bringing on the attacking players. You didn't,
They got
and
squad
they went.
depth. They got a good squad depth. But the only thing about it that I'm scared about and I'm wary
Are you
about.
scared?
I am scared. I support Liverpool, but I also
No, but you
support
said
the
you're
team
scared.
that plays
That's
Arsenal.
interesting.
But the funny thing about it that if Aston Villa come to the Emirates and they give you the leeway that they gave Chelsea in the first half, you guys will probably like finish the game in the first half, and that will be like a bad thing for for Villa. Villa only 1-0 down at Stamford Bridge. It was easy for them to get the first goal, go with momentum and turn the game around. But if they do that for Arsenal, I think Arsenal is just going to wipe them clean. But I think they
Right.
should come, man.
So
I think they should go toe to toe.
to go back to Dylan's. So you said Villa were, in your opinion.
I said
better team.
when push came to shove,
No.
Villa made no. I'm saying
Yeah,
what
Villa were the
I
better
said.
team.
Villa deserved to win that game because when
Okay.
push came to shove, they're the ones that at 1-1. They're the ones that put the attacking midfielders on. Emery's the one that put Buendia on, and you guys didn't.
Right. Okay.
So they were like, you know
had,
what?
They had their spells. We
They
had our spells.
they had the idea
More
to
spells.
at the end. I'm not talking about the last 20 when it was 1-1.
Yeah, but I
in
said
the
to
last
you
20
already.
minutes.
Okay, if you give
right
what,
at the end,
what about the
that's-
other 70? You're talking about 20 minutes out of 70 as a representation of the game. I'm saying, okay, if you give them that 20, who had the first 70?
No, the first 70 was blow
let's
for
go.
blow.
Let's go
Okay,
to
go
the
on.
stats.
Tell me what you're
shall
gonna
we?
say.
Who had more shots on goal in that game? Arsenal. Who had more shots on target in that game? Arsenal.
Tell me
who
the
had
stats. What's
who
the
had the
stats?
majority of the possession in that game? Arsenal. The game was literally a kick away from being a draw, which I felt would have been a more accurate reflection of what we saw on the day.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that up until minute 70, up until around 70 minutes, it was very kind of swinging either side, right? Villa had their moments, you had your moments. Villa had their moments, you had their moments. And then that's when Emery put on attacking midfielders and went, right, well, I'd rather try and lose this game trying to win it than do what Arteta did, which was slightly more just hold out and see if we can nick something. I know that's because Villa are at home, you're away from home. But based on when it was 1-1, when there was 20 minutes to go, Emery took that chance and he got rewarded.
Okay.
That's how I see it. That's why I'm saying Villa deserved to win that game
Right,
over
okay.
Arsenal, because in the
And
final
I- and
20
I'm
minutes,
saying I beg
they're the
to
ones that
differ.
went, you know what, we're going to try and go for this, and they got it.
Well, I'm saying I beg to differ. I truly do, and I've come up with stats that you know what I mean would suggest that I do have.
No, but if
And
you
I-
actually,
So,
if you
alright.
actually remember that match,
I did a watch along for AFTV.
yeah,
and
Villa 100% had Villa 100% were on. They were
Villa were
in
on
the
smoke
game.
that day.
100% they were in the
Okay,
game.
okay, right. We beat Newcastle
Bro.
on Friday, right?
Yeah.
We beat Newcastle on Friday evening. On the balance of things, you watch that game, you look at the second half, you look at Newcastle had like 76% possession, something stupid like that. But Newcastle deserved nothing from that game because when push came to shove, the final moments, when it was like, take that shot, make that final pass, they were terrible.
yeah, but what
We
I'm
deserved to
saying
win
is
that
we
game
we
despite the fact that
outshot them on their own ground. I've got the
Newcastle
stats in front of
outshot
me.
us on our own
Yeah,
ground.
more
and
shots,
still
more
deserved
attempts
to
on
lose.
goal. More attempts on goal as
But
well.
they never
more shots on target than Villa.
Yeah,
That
Newcastle
still don't
outshot
mean
us.
that still don't mean you deserve
That
to
doesn't
win.
mean they deserve to win.
I'm
'Cause
saying
those
we didn't.
shots,
No, I said we didn't deserve to lose that game. I honestly don't think we did. Now listen, these things are subjective, and I understand the point you're making. But anyway, my wider point is, every team we've played this season, no one's played us off the park. In fact, probably the team that had the most possession against Arsenal was probably you guys on the first game of the season.
yeah,
I'm
we
being
outplayed
honest.
you that game, and you're the only
That's
team
probably
we've
the only
outplayed
one.
this season.
Huh?
You're probably one of the only teams we've actually managed to outplay this season.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
But isn't
So-
that worrying? Give me like what's
No,
the
it's
last?
not, because I
Okay,
just-
what's the last team that you've played off the park?
we play most
No
teams
one's
off the
played.
park.
No team.
Played
No,
Brighton off
no.
the
Wait,
park.
now wait. Let me say.
played-
It, Let
You
me say.
haven't.
It. No team has played you guys off the park.
No,
that's okay.
none.
What team have
Absolutely none.
you played off the park?
Most.
Like who? What's the last team you
Our
brushed
most
off?
recent game, Brighton. We
You
played them
didn't,
off the park.
you didn't brush Brighton off the park. It was 2-1.
Not in terms of the scoreline, but if you look at the way the game went, we were easily the better side in that game.
Comfortable?
Easily.
No. And that's
I
the problem.
think we was. The only time
Well,
we got a little bit
if we're going
uncomfortable
off
is when they
stats-
scored.
Ria made it out like an
He
unbelievable
did. He made
save.
a great
So he
save.
can't be comfortable if one save
Yeah,
can
but
change
if
the
you
whole
take
game.
that, you see, this is where people are getting it twisted. If you take that one shot that Brighton had against that, was it? No, it wasn't. Minte. What else did they do? Raya didn't have a save to make, bro, in that game.
That's all it takes. One shot. That's
yeah,
all it
I know,
takes
and that's what I
sometimes.
said. I acknowledge it was
So
a great
it's
shot.
not comfortable.
Save of the season.
You're not comfortable. It's not comfortable.
It was relatively comfortable, bro. Trust me, it was. Don't let that shot. I saw the whole game. I've spoken to people who were at the game. They
Okay.
said it was just that one moment.
Like you said, I beg to differ. Give another
The
game.
problem is
no other game.
Is that we didn't finish our chances, which is down to us. I accept that.
That's down
But
to
anyway,
own goals.
my
being your
wider
top
point
goal
is,
scorer so
right,
far this season.
the
by way.
reason why I retain confidence against Villa, against pretty much everybody else, is because I'm not seeing anyone play us off the park. I'm seeing that we went on this long unbeaten run. We lost it to Villa, and even then, it was on a knife's edge. So why would I not be confident about playing Villa at home?
Because the unbeaten run don't mean anything. you're still 2 points behind, like in front. 2 points
know,
don't mean
you
anything.
but think,
No, but-
Laurie,
You know what I mean? Like,
you
if
think
you're
Arsenal are going to
unbeaten-
win the game, but you should still also understand quite
I said
what
I
Aston Villa are doing
understand.
at the
Yeah,
moment.
but I said that-
This isn't going to be no walk in the park.
No, I didn't
They've
say it
beaten you
was.
the last 2 times they played you at the Emirates.
Yeah, but bro, I
Sorry,
never
so they've
said.
not lost the last 2 times they played at the
Rewind
Emirates.
the tape. I never said it was going to be easy. But what I did say is I retained confidence in the team to get a result.
Well, what you
A
started by
winning
saying
result
you
as well.
can't see anything else other than an Arsenal win.
Yeah, I can't because I believe in this team. I believe in the manager. I believe in the way we're playing. And I think that at home, we're a very formidable team. I cannot see us losing. I can't even see Villa drawing.
And you believe there's no title race.
There's a title race, bro. This is a title game. This is a title contending game.
There
so
is a
therefore
title
there's a
race,
title
by the
race.
way.
There
Yeah,
is.
there is.
Thank you, Laurie. It's been
He
about
changed,
a
he
month
changed, he
since you
changed,
finally
he
said
changed.
it.
No, but
changed it.
come on. When I said that, I was being...
Oh, you were smiling,
Mischievous.
so therefore you
Tongue
were
in cheek,
joking.
like
I
you
was
say.
being
Tongue in
Yeah,
cheek.
I've heard it all before.
was
But
being
regardless, we
mischievous.
got Terry in the chat, DJ's in the chat, Mesh in the chat. Let me know what you guys think because I want next your score predictions for this game. Arsenal
see all
versus
you lot
Aston Villa.
talking all that stuff. Let's see after tomorrow when we beat Villa. I want to see what you guys say then.
And what's the score going to be?
2-0.
2-0.
Villa? Seriously?
I predicted 2-0 to
You're
Arsenal.
such a troll, man. I'm saying 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal.
So after all that,
a lot of it, because a lot of it depends on
after
if
all that,
Gabriel-
you agree with me.
because a lot of it
Why do you
depends
agree
on
with
if
me? Why do you
Gabriel.
agree? Why do you
A lot of it depends on if Gabriel's coming back or not, and
He'll
what the
be
state
back.
of Calafiori is.
He'll be back.
If he's back and starting,
What about
Calafiori
Timber?
starts.
Is Timber
That helps
available?
you. Big time.
He'll be back.
If they're back, then it's big time. If not, then you.
What about your
you basically
world-class
got two
striker? Is
defenders
he
in
there?
Your squad. That's when
Sorry?
there's
You're a
trouble.
world-class striker. Is he playing?
Yeah.
What, own
Oh,
goals?
he should play.
I don't know.
Own goals has been amazing this
Oh,
season for him, hasn't it? Yeah.
But he won't accept that, would he?
No, well, obviously we're fortunate with the own goals, but you create your own luck. They say. in football,
I
don't
can
you?
I can see Arsenal nicking
Isn't
it,
that
but
what
I
they
can.
say?
But I
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah. You
The
create
only
your luck,
way
you
I can
create
see
your
this
luck.
game being
Isn't that
won
what
is
they
by
say?
someone nicking it, huh?
Or are we going to change the narrative just because it's Arsenal? That's what they say, isn't it? You create your own luck.
That is true.
It is
Yeah.
true.
Oh, well,
And
that's what
but
we do.
the way I see it is, if any team's going to win this game, they're going to nick it. There's going to be no domination. There's going to be no calm, no settled defense. It's going to be like last game was against Aston Villa at Villa Park. I don't see like 3-0 Arsenal or 3-0 Villa. Or
No, I'm
anything.
not saying that.
It's going to be really tight.
Definitely
and
won't
it's
be
going to be
3-0
a,
to Villa,
it's going to be
that's for
Morgan
sure.
Rogers scoring another goal of like 0.2 xg, 0.02
Could be.
xg or something, or like Ollie Watkins coming off the bench and doing his stuff like he did against Chelsea. But FJ, what's your score predictions?
You know I have to go for Villa.
Why?
Win or
Do you
draw.
believe that, or do you just want that? to happen?
With Emery,
That's
he's
what you want.
No.
So in other words,
I
you're
believe it. Do
predicting
you know
with
why I
your-
believe it? Do you know why I
you're
believe it?
predicting with your heart, not with your head.
Emery is coming to prove a point. He's gonna come Emirates and prove a point. This is Morgan Rogers' chance to say and prove a point to all this audience that
He's already proved this.
No,
point.
he's not, because they're comparing him to Cole Palmer. So this is his season. All
What,
these
Morgan
big games,
Rogers?
yeah, Morgan Rogers.
Yeah,
they're comparing to
he's
Palmer.
he's fighting for that starting.
So
spot.
he has to, and in World Cup season, this game is a game for him to show that he's capable of going to the next
Sounds
level.
like-
no, well, to be
Rogers,
fair, yeah, I
Till-
agree with
but
you.
they got
Sounds
some.
like a lot of hopium on your part.
It's not hope. It's hope. I believe in them. I believe in
believe
them.
in
But they
them,
got
yeah?
players out. They got I think they got Cash out. They got another important midfielder out. Is it Tillerman? I don't know.
Maxim's
if
out as well.
They
Yeah,
got a
they've
couple
got several
players
players
out,
out.
so we might be worrying. But this is a big game. I don't know if Ollie Watkins
When
is
we
going to
had
start.
players
But
out, we had to dig down deep and find a way. Just like they left.
Watkins is going to outrun Saliba and Gabriel. This
We'll
is going to
see.
be a.
Saliba's
We'll see.
injured.
Oh, Saliba? Huh?
No, he's
Is
not.
Saliba-
Saliba
is he-
will be back.
Oh no, he's back. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
But yeah, also by the way, big up to Joshua. Happy birthday in the chat.
Happy
He says
birthday,
it's
Joshua, man.
Big up, bro. But I want to move on to the Liverpool game because just before we went live, FJ said, "Dylan, I've got something to say." So FJ, Liverpool, floor is yours.
Liverpool. I don't even know where to start, but we got to start positive, you know. I can't start negative about my team, but yeah, we'll start positive. It's amazing, another win, another 3 points. Good. No, I can't start with that. 3 points.
Back up to fourth.
Happy with that.
You're not doing well.
Yeah, we're doing well. Ekatike, another great goal. That guy's amazing. That guy's showing me every game by game why he's amazing.
It hurts me so much because there's so much video evidence of him just basically going, "I'm a United fan."
100. Is it?
And yeah, no. Literally, you got like his old tweets like 2021. He's just gassing up Anthony Martial.
Oh,
like, he's
yeah.
a die-hard United fan, so it hurts. It hurts.
So he's
to see how
gassing
good
up
he is.
Martial. He's a
Martial, Pogba, Ibrahimovic,
Oh,
Ronaldo,
yeah.
bro. There's tweets and tweets about it. Frankfurt, he's doing videos being like, "Yeah, no, I'm a United fan from day one."
Oh.
He's it hurts. It hurts me to see him play so well.
But the
anyway,
funny-
sorry, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, Katike, another great performance. Something that we definitely desperately need right now. Wirtz, woof. He's starting. Wirtz is starting, and the fire just started. But that guy is an amazing footballer. I don't know if he's played his best yet. He's not nowhere near his best yet. I don't know what his best position is. I don't know what Slot is doing with him, but he's looking amazing. Ekatike looking amazing. Both of them looking amazing. But that's it. That's all the positive. That's it. Straight to the negatives now. This Liverpool team is playing atrocious. This is poor. Like, it's poor. Like, people are saying we've been in a bad run, so we need to change our tactics. Let's play a diamond. Let's put three in the midfield. Let's compact the game. But really and truly, he's not helping us out. We don't have to
doing that so wrong.
We don't have the players for that. We
You
don't
don't have the players?
No, we don't have the
Interesting.
players for that. You know, this Premier League
I thought
football.
you had all the players.
No, we've got amazing players. We've got world-class players. Amazing players.
Oh, so you have the players. But
We
you
have
don't
the players, but we don't have the players for that system.
Oh, I
for
see,
that
right.
system, we don't have the players for that system. The funny thing about it is that football these
So what you're
days.
saying basically is Liverpool are a one-dimensional team.
No, what I'm saying is that for Liverpool to win a game, we need a moment of brilliance from an individual player instead of tactical genius or pattern of play or triangles in the pitch or overlapping runs or all these pattern of plays. I don't see none of that in the game. We've got Kirkes doing one thing, we've got Frimpong doing one. I've always said we need to play with width. Frimpong gets the ball, boom, takes on his man, crosses it in, goal. That's probably our first time someone's taken someone on in this whole game. I've been screaming for width in the Tottenham game. The first time Frimpong got the ball, he came on the pitch, got the ball, boom, 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 crosses the ball, goal. We're dying for width, but if we ain't got it, we got to adjust. And I can see what Slot is doing. He's adjusting to the game. He's trying to see how else we can play.
Do you think you're missing Mo Salah?
Right now, I don't think I can think about Mo Salah because even the way he wants to play Mo Salah, I don't even think Mo Salah is in his tactic books. I don't think he wants to play Mo Salah in the way that he wants to play. It's January. I don't even want Semenyo. I don't want Semenyo on my team anyway. He's not the kind of winger that we need in this team. We do need a centre back. But yeah, man, the performance in this team is atrocious. I'm riding on a Slot wave because we're winning games. But I can see that he's tactically not going to get us there. Is it the players or is it just he's just adapting for us to get wins and wins and
have you
wins?
switched up on Slot then? Big
No,
time?
no.
Because I remember when the Salah stuff first started and Liverpool weren't playing, you were like, we got to stick with Slot. Slot till we die, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
like, you were
100%.
like 100% big on Slot. But are you not therefore now saying, if you've got the players, but they're not playing right, is that not then down to the manager?
No.
Being good enough?
Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. We got amazing players. People are talking about, we can't play with McAllister. McAllister's not the same no more. Drop McAllister. People are talking about individual players in our team that are not performing right. But I just think it's tactics. Even though I'm still on Slot's team, I'm Team Slot. Tactically, I'm not a fan. Like, the performances are poor. But I'm always 3 points over performance.
This is what I was going to ask.
That's the thing
you, is
about it. I
ultimately-
am.
Ultimately, you were handing out 3 points like they were candy on
Yeah.
Halloween, like genuinely. For
But we're
like
still,
6
but we're
weeks, 2
playing
months.
bad.
But at least you're back up above Chelsea. You're back up above United. You're into the Champions League spots. Is it not? Would you not take it continuing like it is right now?
Yeah.
If it means that you can
Yeah,
keep
I would.
getting over the line.
It's like my missus cooking me food, amazing food, but I don't get full up. Or
What?
she makes decent food and I do get full up. Would I rather want amazing food and be full up or decent food and be full up? What would I rather? At the end of the day, I'd rather take the 3 points,
Which is the full stomach.
yes, and play bad performance. But I'd still need the good performances.
Do you
for the
you
3
want
points.
signs? Are you not seeing? You reckon you're not seeing signs?
I'm
of
not
change,
seeing.
though?
I'm seeing.
Like this is what is happening now, and then fast forward 2 months' time, are you saying that you're just going to still be playing the same football?
And that's what I'm scared of. We need to see like build up. We need to add. A couple of weeks back, I was saying that we're gonna win until the 8th of January, which is the big game against
Arsenal.
Oh yeah, against Arsenal. So I need to see these patterns of plays. I need to see improvement. I need to see these. But the thing about it, Wirtz, I can't wait. But yeah, I am happy about our 3 points. But that second half performance, Shock.
Look,
Like against Wolves.
Leeds
Bad.
went from 1 win in 8, which was a 2-1 win over West Ham, to being undefeated in 5, beating Chelsea 3-1, drawing 3-3 with you, 1-1 with Brentford, beating Palace 4-1, and drawing 1-1 away from home against Sunderland.
And don't forget
this Leeds team with Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Woof, that's what I'm
This
saying.
is going to be one of your toughest. Out. By the way, this is a team where I've got some mates who are Leeds fans, and they were so anti Daniel Farker. They were like, "Get this guy gone," and then now suddenly they look fantastic. They look like a proper football team as well. It's not just like they're just had a couple wins here and there. Their strikers scoring, they're defending well. They're like playing through the lines. They're playing with the ball at their feet. This, even though I know it's at Anfield, this could be a really, really big test for Liverpool.
Any team that comes to Anfield, they're licking their lips. Any team that comes to Anfield, they're ready. They're excited because right now they know that they can come and try and get something from Anfield.
I saw their game against Sunderland yesterday. They were good.
Mate, they genuinely, I really
And
don't
Dominic
like it.
Calvert-Lewin looks totally
He's
resurgent.
a different player now. What happened to him?
Have you seen his goal map?
Yeah,
Every single one of his goals is like in a straight line, like right in the center of the box.
Yeah.
It's bizarre, but also it's just fantastic striker.
Talking about heat maps, Liverpool midfields are all over each other. Like, if you look at Liverpool's heat map, our midfield are all over each other. It's just compact it's like a horseshoe. It'll go from up here, all the way around to the back, all the way around here. It just goes from left back to right back. There's no threat, no penetration in this Liverpool team. But yeah, they're going to come to Anfield and be excited. They're going to do a low block and wait for the counter-attacks. Calvert-Lewin is just going to be running left and right. Even, I don't know if he might start. He might not start.
Yeah, no,
but
he'll start. He's scored 6 games in a row.
Tuesday, I don't know if he might not be. I don't know, midweek games he might not be, but yeah, he's gonna come cause a problem. He used to be a blue as well, so he's gonna get some stickers.
That's what I'm saying. He's got fire in his belly.
ready
at the
for
moment,
it.
yeah.
They're talking about a possible England recall for him. So
No, he's far from it.
Well, if he was to keep scoring, he's got 7 goals in 6 games. If Calvert-Lewin was to keep going and then get another like 7 or 8
Watkins
goals.
is in front of him.
Yeah, Watkins is in front of
currently,
him.
yeah, but what I'm saying, if he keeps on this run of
But
form,
Watkins has been terrible until about 2 games ago. Watkins hasn't been good at all this season until literally like a couple games ago.
He's gonna take that momentum at Stamford Bridge, and he's gonna take it across the other side of London and take it to.
Hey, to be fair, Watkins loves a goal at the Emirates.
Yeah.
That's also
I
true.
do-
Hey, look, we'll find out. But FJ, I want to get your score predictions.
What, Liverpool?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is an easy 3-1.
Chat, let me know as well. I would like, things with this Liverpool game is because we've got Leeds next at Elland Road, which is
yeah.
always a fun game because it's United versus Leeds. Normally we smack them, but they've been so good at Elland Road at the moment and also away from home. So I don't know if
Talking
they're
about
losing to
United.
Liverpool.
Talking about United.
Well, we'll get on to United in a second, but first I just want score
I had
predictions.
a question for you.
where is it? Home?
Oh, yeah.
It's at Anfield.
Don't matter either way.
Yeah.
It's at Anfield. Yeah,
I think 2-1 Liverpool.
yeah, I think.
I would back Liverpool for the win here, but again, not an easy game. Not an easy game at all because unfortunately Leeds are looking very, very good. But yeah, moving on
But
to
it
United.
wouldn't shock me if Leeds got a draw.
Yeah, moving on to United, we're facing Wolverhampton Wanderers at home, and we have our wingers, our fullbacks, and the game against Newcastle was. I don't think I've ever watched a game of football like that at United. It was so bizarre, and Amram kept taking off all of our best players, and then the replacements was still better. It was. I don't know what you guys
What was
thought
the
about
pro-
the
I
Newcastle game.
I saw that second half. And the first
Yeah.
half. I saw the second half, but the second half especially, that was so bad. You couldn't even come out. Like, you couldn't even come out. Like, just defending. There's no outlet ball. Sesko, I don't know what Sesko's doing. That's your player. What is Sesko doing? I don't know what he's doing. He can't hold up the ball. He's got that big frame for no reason. Running off the ball.
Tell him.
Xerxes, the worst.
Oh yeah,
He looked.
Sorry, Xerxes' performance, by the way, was an absolute travesty.
Shocking.
You can't come off, right? And all he had to do, hold the ball up. There was a point, right? So obviously Newcastle had all their possession, all their crosses, and they only had 2 shots on target in the second half. Like Newcastle were dreadful.
On you,
there
though.
was a tweet. There's a tweet from Simon Stone, who's a BBC reporter from Man United. The tweet says, Lisandro Martinez beats Voltemada to a ball in the air. That's how bad Newcastle.
No, but
I love Leach, but that was ridiculous.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, go on.
You said that your manager don't like picking young players, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So he.
And then now suddenly he is.
No, yeah, a young player came on.
Yeah.
Fletcher came on.
Fletcher
You
came
saw how
on,
hard
yeah.
it was for him. Very, very hard.
Yeah.
He's so hard. You can see why he doesn't have faith in the youth. He came on. Another youngster came on. Another youngster for Man United came on as well. Heaven played amazing. Heaven played
I was about to say,
amazing.
Heaven had probably one of the best performances I've seen from any of our centre backs this season.
But you can see the problem with Man United. There's no outlet ball, no pace. Cunha's got.
That's because we've got nobody.
Yeah, no,
we
I
don't
can see
have.
it.
This is the thing: is that Xerxes came on. So I got such a bone to pick with Xerxes because he came on because Šeško, he was having a poor game. He was getting like hit a lot. Obviously, he's definitely not fit. Like he's just come back from like a 6-week, 2-month injury. And he had like one shot. He hit the bar. I was still surprised.
That was a nice ball. That was a nice shot.
It was a
though.
good shot. But I'm still very surprised that Šeško came off. Because at the end of the day, if we're going to do what we did, which is sit back and basically go, come on, Newcastle, come and try and get us, you keep your big man up front. But we put Xerxes on, and what happened was Newcastle would have their cross or their shot, and on Sky Sports, they then do the replay, the slow-mo of Lemensi, and then a player clapping, and then it cuts back. And we've lost the ball again, and it's Xerxes running like he's got fucking he's got like Timberland boots on, the ball was like 15 meters away because he tries to take a touch and it's a balloon touch that goes. He was so bad. We would have had a better out because all it then was then Cunha picking the ball up on the edge of our own area and trying to drive forwards. Like, he was the only one to, but also at the same time, I'm so proud of the way we managed to be so organised defensively. You guys have seen us this season, right? That was our second clean sheet. We've been a mess at the back at times. It's not even like 90 minutes of chaos. It's always like 2 minutes of chaos in a 90-minute period where we just concede like 3 goals, like against Forest, against Spurs, like all of this and all of that. But that organisation, it was Lisandro Martinez was fantastic. Aiden Heaven was brilliant. I thought Luke Shaw was good. I thought Diogo Dalot still had a fantastic game. Dorgu was playing at right wing. He scored the goal, and he had a fantastic game on the right and the left hand side.
Games actually.
Who?
Dorgu.
Yeah.
I've
Dorgu
been
was
quite
good against
critical of him in
Newcastle.
the past.
Yeah,
He just
In
in
the
end
past-
products really, but yeah, he definitely.
But in the
Like-
past couple of games, he has looked good.
I genuinely do think. I know we lost against Villa, but I didn't come. Well, it wasn't doing live at 5 when we played Villa, but I actually was quietly quite happy with how we played that game, even though we lost. There were a lot of positive signs. Same against Newcastle. It's this back four. We go to a back four. Lo and behold, whatever it is, we play a lot better. And now against Wolves, admittedly, we have like no attackers. Mount might be out. So our attackers become Cunha, Šeško, Xerxes. That's it. That's our only attackers in our entire squad. Then you go to like Shea Lacey and stuff on the bench. But like, because Mainu's out, Mount might be out, Bruno's out, Ahmad and Bumo are both smashing it at AFCON.
What do you think about the 4 at the back?
I like it. I've been calling for it for ages.
Do you find it more aggressive, more attacking?
I find it safer.
Okay.
It's safer because our
It is
midfield becomes so much better. Even like we had Manu Ugarte playing. Admittedly, Ugarte's best when we have no possession because on the ball he's terrible, but off the ball he still has something to give because he just fights. And
So
he just
no
scraps.
Bruno, and
No
he still
Bruno.
went with Ugarte and Casemiro.
Well, there's no. Yeah, Mainu's injured.
Oh, Mainu's injured.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Mainu's not been. He was due to start against Villa and now Newcastle. He got a calf injury in training. He might be back for the Wolves game. It's 50-50, but probably won't be. But I'm really happy that it's Wolves we're playing at home at the moment because any other team I would be much more worried.
If you're
because we
Mainu, would
have
you
no
go?
goals.
If you're Mainu, would you go Napoli?
On loan, yeah. Yeah. I completely agree with Mainu's position to just go and play football. If it wasn't a World Cup year, I wouldn't as much. But because Mainu's reportedly, it's the whole situation is he wants to go to Napoli for 6 months and come back. He has absolutely no idea, no desire to leave United whatsoever. He's like, I'm a United fan. I want to make it his. All I care about. He just wants to go on loan for 6 months.
But the next step from United is lower,
But-
so you don't want to go lower than that.
But it's just about playing games. Like, are you more likely to get called up for the England squad in his current position, or if he was playing week in, week out in Italy?
Right now, this is the hardest England midfield to get into.
Yeah, so he's got to be playing. That's just I think that's what he's thinking. But Ronnie Dodge, big up the super chat, says, with no Mount, do we start Fletch or Lacey? Yeah, I'd like to say Shea Lacey could be given us. This is what I'm saying about us playing Wolves. I'd like to see a guy called Shea Lacey be given a start because you can't, in theory, touch wood, you can't get an easier game than the worst Prem team of all time at your own gas.
I like Lacey.
Lacey's
I like him,
very
I like
good.
him, I like
Lacey's
him.
very good player. He's very technical, and it's very because what it becomes then is a 4-2-3-1, which is what we played against Newcastle. Ugarte and Casemiro in the pivot, Šeško up top, Dorgu on the left, Lacey on the right, and Cunha in the 10. For me, that's the easiest way to play this game. 4-2-3-1, just give the ball to the attacking players and try and make them do something. Let Cunha just do what he wants. Like, admittedly, hopefully Cunha scores. He's got him in FPL. But
Yeah, thank you, Dalo.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Dalo.
But yeah, because I remember you
Yeah.
mentioned it. And I was like, damn, he
That's two
pulled
games,
out
though. That's
there.
2 games in a row for me.
Yeah, but I think overall Yeah, no, I'm happy it's a Wolves game. I'm obviously this is the kind of game where we'd end up pulling an Arsenal and having to score a 95th minute winner against them when you should be smacking them 4-0. And Wolves have scored goals against the big teams. They scored against Arsenal, they scored against us, scored against Liverpool, they scored against all our teams. But overall, I'm actually seeing some positive signs both from our team and from Ruben Amorim as well. Like, as you guys know how critical I am having Ruben Amorim. Like he said a few weeks ago, I was slamming him for the lack of using youth and stuff. But he's taking a bit of a chance now at the moment. Like,
He ain't got a choice now.
He's not got a choice, but it's what he's been needing to do. It's what he needs to do. Like, but it's like when we played West Ham during West Ham 1-1. That's when I'm like, just throw a young player, throw Lacey on. He's a winger. Worst comes to worst, we're still not going to score.
So what's the
We
aim?
didn't score
What's the
anyway.
aim now? Top 4?
Well, Champions League spaces, if that's 4 or 5, because it'll probably be 5. Because you think you just need English. I think it's like as long as enough English teams get through.
We'll win the Champions League. Don't worry.
Well, if you do win the Champions League, it means that there's a top 5. But yeah,
Yeah.
Champions League, Europa League, still like, I would be like fine, but it would be annoying because it's Champions League is so gettable this season.
Yeah,
it's like I'd like. There's so many teams that are just falling around left, right, and centre, or like kind of including United, who are like having good results and poor results all over the gaff. That there's definitely spots available for Champions League, and that's what I want. 1 game a week, and plus when we've got Mbumo back, got Ahmad back, De Ligt, Maguire, Bruno, Mazwari. That's like half our starting 11. Once they're back, if we keep playing this system, we will look better. We will score goals. And I think we'll be fine. But as long as he keeps it, I don't want to see a back 3 again. Don't want to see a back 3 at all.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. We got back 4 very well, but it's not just the system; it's the players that you play in it as well. So
Yeah. Like I think like Heaven doing well. Like I think Martinez coming back is huge. He was so good against Newcastle.
Heaven's so composed on the ball.
He's so good.
So
Isn't he?
composed
Thank
on
you,
the
by the
ball.
way. 1.5 mil. We might sign him
For-
from Arsenal.
But what Obi? What about Obi? You signed Obi from Arsenal as well, and Obi's
He's
meant to
17.
be. He's meant to be a
18.
big prospect. Hot,
Yeah, but
hot prospect.
what young strikers at the moment come through at 17, 18 years old?
And
None of them.
No, but that's any position. You know, that's any.
No,
position.
but like particularly in this world of so many there's so many 3-4-3 formations, like single striker formations being played in world football, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it. Like most.
no, we're
teams,
doing 4-3-3.
Yeah, but I'm saying most
Single
teams play with
strikers.
one striker.
Right. Yeah.
Most teams play with one striker, so you don't get the second striker role where like you can play an experienced striker than someone who's 19 or 18 or 21. It just takes a bit longer to break through at the moment. Like even Ekitike is getting his big move not at 17, 18, 19. It's 22. Sheshko, it's 22. Isak, he's getting. I think even when he signed for Newcastle, he was like 20. Like right from Sociedad. Like it just with Chido Obi, it just takes a bit more time.
Yeah, it does.
100%.
Yeah. User K9 says, I'm not going to read that out. Laurie versus Matisse semi will feed families for the bet.
Yeah, we got a £250 bet. Not just on that game. It was which club is going to win a trophy first
Yeah.
this season. Now, obviously, we're playing them in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. So if we put them out,
Obviously, if
which
you
we
knock
will-
them out, that gives you.
Yeah,
pleasure.
exactly.
I didn't realise it was 250 quid.
It was, yeah. Because
Who
I think
who put that number out there?
No, you know how it started. So initially, we were going back and forth, and I said to Matisse that we would win the title, and he was saying that as long as he wins a trophy, or word to that effect. And then it got round to which club would win the trophy first. So obviously the current
And then
Carabao
who
Cup
said
is the first trophy of
250
the
quid?
season. I think we just started low, and then hubris got in the way. It started to up and up.
Well, either way, I reckon you're odds on for that cash. I can't. Like,
Oh yeah, I've
Matisse said that
already
when Chelsea were good.
worked out how I'm going to spend it.
Very good. But next up, so actually, score predictions. United Wolves.
I can't see anything other than
I'm going
United
3-1 to
win.
us.
Yeah. Is that Wolves though?
No,
It's at Old Trafford.
Oh,
we
well,
we
yeah,
beat them
yeah.
4-1 at Molineux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
United will win.
I'm saying 3-1. I just don't think we
Wolves
back-to-back
are-
clean sheets. Crazy.
No,
No, we can't do that.
Hopefully, you get
we
a clean
can't.
sheet.
I'd be so surprised if we kept a clean sheet. I don't trust my team not to concede. But so I'm saying
Yeah, but who's
3-1,
going to
not
score the
3-0.
goal for Wolves?
They'll put up a fight against Arsenal.
That's what I'm saying. They scored against
Yeah,
Arsenal,
they
scored
scored
against
against
Arsenal, scored
Liverpool.
against you. I
Yeah.
don't see us keeping a clean
Listen.
sheet. That's more down to us than them.
Listen, they put up huff and puff, yeah, but they don't score goals. I mean,
But they scored
They're
against all
terrible.
3 of our teams. They'll have their chance to score one. We will
they
still
will,
give them something.
but not enough to win games. I think United
No,
will win.
not to beat us at all. No.
Even if they score, I think United go on and win 3.
Got score prediction, FJ?
United win. You guys are going to concede, so yeah, 2-1. It might be a scrappy 1-1.
You
But-
reckon scrappy 1-1?
Yeah, if Wolves get the first goal, I think you'll be panicking. But yeah, I think I will go for United win.
Yeah, no, I hear it. But
3-0.
before we go through the rest of the games, I've also got some. I asked you guys before to, in your head, think about the top 3 players in the Premier League so far this season. So now, with Rocket Mobile presenting to you Ranked, where we're going to be talking about the top 3 Premier League players so far this season. So once you come back from this ad break, we're going to be getting straight into it. And I know these guys are going to say something to annoy me. So stay tuned.
Let's go.
What do you do with yours? I do unlimited football content.
Well, I do unlimited bragging.
Well, I do unlimited swiping right.
Well, I do unlimited doom scrolling.
Well, I do unlimited sliding into the DMs.
Well, I do watching TikTok on the bus without headphones unlimited.
Oh, God.
Now, so Rocket Mobile presents to you Ranked, and we're going to be ranking the top 3 Premier League players so far this season. So, you know what? I'm going to start because I know that you're going to say something that's going to irritate me, FJ. So I'm going to start with Laurie.
Right.
Just give me your top 3.
I have done. It didn't take me too long to come to this, actually, and I have been unbiased as well. So first I'm going to go Erling Haaland. The scoring record like that, he's unstoppable. He's absolutely on fire. Nobody can dispute that, not even FJ. So Erling Haaland. Second place, I'm going for Declan Rice. I don't think that's a stretch. I think he's been outstanding this season. He's played in all different positions. I mean, at the weekend, the man's playing at right back. You know what I mean? And third, I'm going to go for Morgan Rogers. I thought he's been really good this season. Been electric. Didn't get off to the best of starts for Morgan Rogers. Bit like Villa.
I don't think he's scored for about first 10 games or something.
Yeah, and I remember listening to a few phone-ins and Villa fans were giving him a bit of stick. But my oh my, he's turned it around and he's outstanding. So much so that people are calling for him to usurp Bellingham from the starting lineup in the England team. So that shows you how good he's been. So those are my 3. Erling Haaland first, Declan Rice second, Morgan Rogers third. And honourable mentions, by the way, for David Raya, who for me has been the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, hands down this season. And also for Jurriën Timber, who's been the best right back, without any shadow of a doubt, in the Premier League this season.
I agree with your top 2. I had Erling Haaland at number 1 and I had Declan Rice at number 2.
Who's your third?
My third one is the man who's created more chances than anyone else this season, has more assists than anyone else this season, and currently has a hamstring injury. But it's Bruno Fernandes for me. For me, it's just I know obviously we haven't been amazing, but he has been stunning this season. He didn't have, again, like Morgan Rogers, didn't have the world's best start, but like you can't argue with the fact that he's got more assists than anyone else this season in a team where half of our attackers sometimes aren't playing. We've got 6-week injuries with our strikers left, right, and centre. Like. I just think he's been absolutely brilliant this season, and some of the
honestly,
goals.
if he'd not been playing for Man United, we still had him above people like Morgan Rogers.
What?
Had he not been a United player, because he's obviously a United player, so is there a hint of biasness in there?
As in, like, if he had played for a different side?
Are you trying to tell me he's been better than Morgan Rogers this season?
Yes. Morgan Rogers,
would beg
100%.
to
You
differ.
admitted it yourself. Morgan Rogers started the season terribly.
Yeah, he did. But what I'm saying is now
Morgan Rogers
he's
has
on
been
fire.
amazing for the last 6 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Maybe last.
He's been a
month or so,
major
this
part
month.
of their 11 consecutive game winning run.
Yeah, he has for 100%. Yeah, I agree with
So
that.
it's not just
but,
6 games, is it?
But I think Bruno Fernandes, he's got more assists than anyone else this season, and he's on.
No,
course.
Bruno's a quality player.
He's on course to hit 10 and 10 in the league for the 9th season in a row. I think he's been underrated because we've had poor performances, but for pretty much every single game since mid-September, pretty much, it's ever since we beat Sunderland was when we've lost 2 games in 12 now or something. He's been a massive part of that, and I think Bruno Fernandes has been absolutely stunning. But I want to come to you with this, FJ. Who's your top 3? And where have you put Ekitike?
What about words? Oh, okay. Anyway.
Verts.
My top 3. Huh? What do you
Are
mean?
you serious?
Most creative chances. Anyway, I think the top 3 players so far this season are Haaland. Undoubtedly, obviously 100%. And the funny thing about it, I'll go with Gabriel, and Timber. That's the top 3 players so far this season.
Not Declan Rice, no?
Who's that? That guy's overrated. I told you guys, but that guy's overrated. 100 million, scored 2
Really?
free kicks, and now everyone's no. That guy's
Free
overrated.
kick, he's not scored any.
He's only
free
scored
kicks
2
this
free
season.
kicks since last season. That's it.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
man,
his
they-
overall
Can
play.
They got the
can
top.
he be considered for player of the season so far if you've had such a lengthy injury though?
Like who?
Gabriel. He's been out for what, about a month or so? He's missed about 5 or 6 games.
But he's so impactful from game 1 till the injury that you got to put him there. Like you can see how Arsenal do miss him, and he's like going forward and defensively. He's a big impact for Arsenal. So you can't. I think Timber and Gabriel played much better than Declan Rice in your Arsenal team.
But I think in terms of considering the fact that Gabriel hasn't been there for the last 5-6 games, and it has been Declan Rice who stepped up more than anyone, I think, in both leadership, goals, assists, filling in other positions. I think Declan Rice has just been there for a more important player for Arsenal.
Who's had much of more of an impact?
Well, I think it's Declan Rice because Saliba got injured. Gabriel got
injured. Let's ask the
injured.
Arsenal fan. Who's had the most of an impact in your team? Declan Rice or Gabriel?
Well, it goes without saying Declan Rice. One of the reasons being,
How?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. 2 reasons. One, because Gabriel's got injured, and that kind of rolls nicely into the second point I was going to make. If you look at Declan Rice, what makes him so special at Arsenal is that if you take Declan Rice out of the Arsenal team, let's just say he's injured, he's probably the hardest player to replace in Arsenal's team right now. And that's why his
Arsenal
impact.
don't have another Declan
Yeah.
Rice in any sense.
Whereas with Gabriel,
Arsenal don't have another Gabriel either.
No, but they have another centre back.
No, and that's the problem. You know Gabriel's threat going forward is the massive
Yeah,
threat.
I hear
No
that.
other centre back's got that threat. Defensively, you can see that he's the leader defensively. So there's no one else
No,
compared.
but what I'm saying, okay, so
to
let me answer. I'll answer
Gabriel.
that directly. You are right. He does give us a lot, both at the back and going forward, and his leadership as well. There's no doubt about that. But what I'm saying is, when Gabriel was out the team, Pierre Nketiah was able to come in, and the levels didn't drop too significantly. What I'm saying about Declan Rice,
Conceded every game.
No, but
No, we didn't
but
concede every
that's
game.
because they lost Gabriel
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Saliba
yeah.
and Musquera.
And we didn't concede
and
every game
Calafiori
either.
and Timber.
When he
That's 'cause they
first
lost-
came
and
in,
Ben White.
we
That's
didn't.
when they lost
But
everyone.
anyway, I think the difference is if Declan Rice, you alluded to it earlier, if Declan Rice is out of the team, it's very difficult to replace what he does because the man is a monster in terms of.
But if you're talking about players out of the team, then, if I say this, you guys are gonna say, "Oh, we got Madueke." If Saka's not in the team, there's a dramatic fall as well. So you can't really talk about
but
if he's
Declan
in.
Rice, no, but if Saka is out the team, we got Madueke, and yes, the levels drop, but not significantly.
What compared to Declan Rice's drop? 100%.
Yeah, because if Declan Rice at the team, we don't have anybody in our team. I doubt if there's a team in the Premier League that Declan Rice wouldn't get into their midfield. He's that good. He's that instrumental.
So
he's
you think Arsenal with no Saka is a bigger downfall without Arsenal without Declan Rice?
Let me say it like this: he's the hardest one to replace currently in that team.
Yeah, that's.
So
I
he's
think
you think?
Yes.
the drop off from Declan Rice being in the team to not being in the team has a bigger impact,
So
I
you've-
think, than maybe any other. Maybe apart from Raya as well, because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
trust.
Oh,
Kepa.
wow.
I think that's a big drop down.
So
but
you guys think
I
Arsenal are stronger with Rice than no Saka? You guys actually think Arsenal are stronger with Rice?
Saka's got like 5 open play goals this
and that's
year.
the problem. It's much more than that. It's way much more than that. So you guys think Arsenal are stronger with Rice?
I'm saying no. I'm not saying that. I want you to
No,
focus.
no,
on
but
what
you
I'm
know what
saying.
I'm trying to say.
You're
The question,
trying
I'm trying to say that Arsenal with no Rice is what one's stronger? Who's
yeah,
better?
let me simplify it. Declan Rice not being in the team, he's the hardest one to replace out of all those guys you mentioned. Because if Saka's injured,
That's
we've
not
got
that's what I'm
Madueke.
saying though. What you're saying is right because you ain't got the players. Okay, cool. But I'm saying, are Arsenal better without Rice, or are Arsenal better?
All right, let me. I see where you're going with this, and I'm going to.
Not even better, worse. Worse is the right word.
Right.
Is Arsenal worse?
If Saka is injured and who would I rather? I don't want to say.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
No, that's
but I
not
understand.
a good way to say it.
Not available,
Who
not
would we
available.
find it harder to replace if they're injured, Saka or Declan
No,
Rice?
not replace, because we're talking about players. Sir, we know you got the players to replace. No, you got Madueke.
No, we
I
can
know.
replace both. But what I'm
Yes.
saying is, it's harder to replace Rice at the moment.
But
Than
what's
it is
the
Saka.
biggest, what's the biggest drop off?
If we lost
losing
Rice?
So you think Arsenal are better?
I'm saying
Without
right now.
Rice? No,
right
you
now.
think Arsenal are better? You know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're trying to
Yeah,
say, but
so-
you can't say it.
I can say, look, Arsenal. Who do you think is better? Who do you
No,
think?
but
Who do you
it's-
think is
no,
worse?
no, 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 no.
Who do you think is worse?
I'm
Arsenal
saying-
without Saka
No.
or Arsenal without Rice?
I'm saying right now, who's harder to replace, Saka or Rice? It's
Rice.
harder to replace Rice than it is Saka because with Saka, we've got Madueke. He's already proven it. He's come in and scored goals and looked really good.
Still not.
If Declan Rice is injured, it hurts us more right now than it would if Saka does. And I'm saying that with the greatest respect to Saka.
So Rice
because
is your
he's a
most valuable
world-class
player. So Rice is your most valuable player.
He's the one that we find hardest to
He's
replace.
also the one they spent the most money on. Like to a certain level, that actually
Yeah,
kind of
that's
makes
true.
sense.
Arsenal they don't spend money. So
Yeah, but Rice cost 105 million quid.
Arsenal don't spend money. So that
No,
don't
we
mean that.
spend
To
it
be
wisely.
fair, they've spent money in the last couple of years. They spent like 60 mil on
Anyway, so that's
Joker
why
as well.
Rice, honestly, I mean, obviously you don't see him week
Does
in,
Timber
week out.
does Timber make that list then?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I know Gabriel. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they just have a very good starting 11. So obviously the drop off at any player
And that is
good,
why,
yeah.
my friends, we will win the title because of our squad depth. It's superior to all of you guys.
To be
in the
fair,
Premier
if you
League.
hadn't signed your centre backs, you'd be in an even worse position now
yeah,
than
but
you
we
ended up
did. We
being.
learned from previous
Yeah, I
years
know.
because
And it's because
when
Mikel
Saliba
Arteta
got
will
injured a
overtrain
few
them and you'll
seasons
get loads of
back, if you
injuries,
remember.
but this time you can cover for it.
when we was on track to win the Premier League and Saliba got injured, unfortunately for us, and this is no disrespect to him, his replacement was Rob Holding, so the levels dropped significantly.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
That's
hear
what
it.
I'm saying.
But we've got some more games. We've got 11 minutes left. We're going to get through these final games, score predictions, everything. And another game I want to talk about, which will be a kind of a big game. It's Sunderland going away. Manchester City going to Sunderland. Sunderland, I still believe I don't think they've lost at home
No,
this
they
season.
haven't, no.
Still, Sunderland obviously they're having a great season so far. Maybe a little more iffy here and there at points. But obviously they won on the weekend. Was it
They
draw?
drew.
They drew on the
They
weekend.
I
Sorry,
know.
you're right. Yeah.
Funny. But this is
It felt like a win for me FPL wise. But
but this is a different Pep. This is not the Pep
Yeah.
scratching his head. This is not the Pep hands on his head. This is a different Pep. He's smiling. He's got the hands in his pockets, walking, shaking. He's happy. He's confident. And you guys don't want to see that Pep, the happy Pep.
I'm not.
I think he'll go.
I bring it on. I embrace it.
Oh.
I told you already. I'm not scared of City.
You have to.
Why
be
would
scared.
I be?
You have
They're
to be.
behind us in the table. Why would I be
So
scared?
if
of
you're
them?
not scared of them, does that mean, therefore, can I assume that you feel at some point they're going to falter?
I think we're going to keep winning. So I don't focus too much on City. I focus on, even at the weekend when everyone was banging on about, I knew they were going to beat, who was it they played?
Forest.
Forest. I knew they were going to beat Forest. But I also knew that we were going to beat Brighton. So, and that's what happened.
Could this be maybe one of the games that City lose, though? Because at the
possible.
moment, I look at City, I look at how good Cherky's been, I look at how good Nico Gonzalez has been. Obviously, Haaland is Erling Haaland. Foden's been on fire the last month or so. Even Doku's still looking great so far this season. I think there are very few games where you can point at with City and go, there could be something in here for Arsenal. But I do think Sunderland at Stadium of Light is one of those few games.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Forest gave them a really good game. At one point,
Yeah.
it could be heading for a draw. Although I always thought that City had the edge. So that's how I go into the games thinking. I don't, and this is why I say it's not a fear with me. It's a respect thing. I don't fear City. I respect them. So going into that game against Forest, I thought, there's some jeopardy in that game. They could slip up. But I thought, on balance, they'll probably win. But then I was already reasoning that we beat Brighton, so it would be okay. And if, as I've said many times on this show, if results go the way they're going at the moment, it's in our control.
I hear it. What about score predictions? Sunderland, Man City.
Oh, City are gonna wipe them.
You reckon?
Yeah, City are gonna
I was
wipe
going
them.
to go with 2-2.
Sunderland, they're not the same without. They need the AFCON
Actually,
players.
I've
man.
forgotten about that. They have
They
lost
need their AFCON
7 players.
They need their
Yeah.
AFCON players. They were AFCON players.
Xhaka is going to have to hold one down. Yeah, no, I completely forgot they've lost 7
City are
players.
gonna wipe them off the floor. But you guys are playing first.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, they're gonna wipe them quickly.
Listen, I'd love to predict a draw, but I do
Change my
consider
mind.
the
2-1.
2-1 City.
I think 2-1
I
City.
do
Yeah.
think you do. Raise
If
a good
they're going to
point.
wipe the floor, are you seeing like 3 or 4 goals here?
Yeah, obviously like a 3-0 off. Yeah.
I think you could see even in the game that I watched at the weekend when they played Leeds, they weren't at their usual
Yeah. They need their
best.
players.
So those, I think it's 7 players of theirs that's
7,
gone to
yeah.
the
Well, they've
most
lost
in the
more than
Premier
any other
League.
club. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Like, I think they got
so that's bound to affect them.
like is it Sadiq, or they got midfielder called
Yeah.
a good player.
No,
Good
listen,
they've got some
Sunderland have
incredible
impressed
players.
me.
But then we've also got obviously more games. We've got Chelsea. They are hosting Bournemouth. And Chelsea are
Chelsea are such a
the
funny
best
team.
in the world. They're
so
bizarre, aren't they?
like see Chelsea. Like I told myself, I'm gonna stop taking digs at players because apparently it's not good to take digs at players. You have to be more positive, yeah. But you see that Garnacho guy? We spoke about.
Oh, do you know how vindicated I feel? By the way,
we spoke about that Garnacho guy. That Garnacho, he's a amazing player. I have to put the positives out there. Amazing player. Like, I can see the skill, technically gifted. But that guy's decision making is shocking. It is so shocking.
It's the same. It's so funny. It's the tweets that I used to put out myself and saw from United fans. See the same ones.
Yeah,
now.
and I always
one week it's thank you Man United 40 million bargain. Next week it's he didn't beat his man in 11 attempts. I'm like, yep.
And
that's exactly what you've signed.
I love when wingers they'll take their man on, and the right back or left back will tackle them. All right, cool. That's a nice one. Try it again. All right, cool. When you do it 4 or 5 times and you do the same thing, but the funny thing about it that I don't see no United fans upset that he's left. Like, I don't know how Chelsea.
I was upset with how it ended because of who he represented to start with. Like he was a young winger coming through, scoring on like his first goal. He's playing with Ronaldo. He got like 21 goals and assists last season. Like, that's a good season for any 20-year-old winger. And then ultimately, kind of seeing where it was going, I was like, this is sad, but it's the right decision to do it. 40 million from him.
It's a funny team because like Pedro Neto, he's playing amazing. Like I can see Neto, he's a good player. That threat. Every time he gets the ball, it looks like something's gonna happen. But Palmer's come back. I don't think Palmer's the same. I probably need to get match fit. Definitely upset that Enzo took him off. Took him off early. He's so upset. But I don't think Palmer and
he threw a little strop.
He has to. He has to. Why are you taking him off at 70th minute? This is a big game. You're taking him off at 70th minute.
But he's to be fair to Maresca, he's just come back from injury.
Yeah, but anyway, it looked like he wanted to play.
So he's probably protecting him.
100%, I understand that, but this is a massive game.
The problem is that Chelsea lost the game, so obviously people.
So, but Bournemouth, by the way, haven't won in 9. Now.
Bournemouth have been awful.
Yeah, they got smacked 4-1 by Brentford.
Exactly.
Like,
so you'd have to fancy
I think
Chelsea.
This is, 3 months ago, I'd have gone Bournemouth are doing Chelsea here. Now, Chelsea, I think they're a weird team. This is also kind of game. They'll win this game 2-0.
So weird. It's like
they're a weird team, but I'm saying 2-0 Chelsea in this. Bournemouth are just terrible at the moment. I say that. I know we can see the
I'll go for Chelsea win as well, but Palmer and Pedro up front, I don't think that's going to work out.
Hey, João Pedro scored last week. He's still in my FPL team somehow. But yeah, I'm going 2-0. Laurie?
2-1.
2.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I'll go 2-1, 2-0.
2-1 Chelsea.
It's interesting because at the start of the season, both Semenya and the manager Iraola are riding high.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's looking quite bleak. Although Semenya scored in his last couple of games.
Tell you what else is looking bleak for at the moment. Crystal Palace. They're hosting Fulham, and Crystal Palace are tired. They are so tired. I feel for Glasner big time, by the way. I feel for him. How can you get in the first ever season of European football, and then you make £16 million profit in the transfer window heading into that? Oh, crazy! I think it's crazy. Like I feel Glasner doesn't seem like he's going to stay now. He's got every right to leave. But this game,
well, he's not signed a new deal. So
no, that's what I mean. Like he's got every right to say no to a new deal and leave at the end of the season.
Gay's leaving.
Gay's leaving. Glasner's leaving. Like
I think what they've done as well is that they've not backed the manager with signings. If you're going to compete,
they need to sign players this January.
They replaced Eze with Pino. Pino's a good player, but he's not doing what Eze
blows hot and cold. He needs time.
Yeah, Saar probably. Yeah, like AFCON as well. But they had chances yesterday. They had so many chances against Tottenham yesterday. Then they take no chance. Tottenham just done their.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like,
they're so tired. They just can't take the chances. They can't do anything. Like, Mateta's so hot and cold at the minute. But more cold. But score predictions because Crystal Palace are at home. And Fulham are away. I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham in this.
Fulham are on form.
Yeah, I mean, also I want Crystal Palace to drop points. They're our European. Like we're fighting for European places with them, realistically, at the moment. So any points that Palace drop, I'm happy with.
I'm going to go for home win, Palace.
For Palace, fair enough. Brentford hosting Spurs. Quick score predictions.
Brentford at home, they've been really strong. And yeah,
I'm saying 2-2. I'm saying
2-2.
I think 2-2.
No, I'm holding out for Brentford.
Tottenham.
Brentford will come up with a game
fair enough
and nullify Tottenham.
Tell Thiago to score. I still got him in my team. This is his last game.
I've just taken him out. I've taken him out for Ekitike.
I got faith in him.
I've brought Ekitike over him. It's baller. So I'm gonna go for a draw. You saying Brentford win?
A one-man team at the moment. Is that what we're
one
saying?
man. You got Wirtz. You don't see what Wirtz is doing. Are you not seeing?
No, but judging by what you're saying,
that could be for another day. But yeah, you going Brentford. You're going.
I'm going. Brentford win.
Brentford win. I'm saying 2-2. Burnley are hosting Newcastle United. Newcastle United being terrible away from home, but this could be the game for them.
Are they tied as well? They're probably tied as well.
They're probably tied. We probably tied them out. Yeah. It's 3-1 Newcastle though.
Yeah, I've got a little Newcastle win as well.
They're unlucky against you lot, right?
Nah. They couldn't finish any chance. They had 2 shots on
were the better
target.
team for a large
They
spells of
really
that
weren't.
game.
We defended better than they attacked, so we're the better team. That I think it's as simple as that. Newcastle United are
I
hosting
tend not to
Everton.
bother with mid-table clashes too much.
Yeah, whatever. Nottingham Forest are hosting Everton.
Forest.
I'm gonna go with Forest, yeah.
Everton draw.
And West Ham are hosting Brighton Hove Albion.
Brighton win.
I think Brighton win that. Yeah, fair enough, easy.
I think West Ham are down.
And that's all the games covered.
But
Well done, guys.
before we go, there was crazy news coming out about Anthony Joshua in Nigeria. He had a crazy accident, 2 fatal deaths,
Yeah, I heard that.
and that's crazy, guys. Like, life can change in a blink of an eye. You know, it's Christmas, and we just don't want to hear bad news. There's a lot of bad news going around, but you guys have to be happy with the things that you got around you. You know, you got to be happy and be blessed. But yeah, sorry about all the bad news. R.I.P. to the people that died in a fatal crash. But God bless, and yeah.
Yeah, all our love to all the families and everyone affected. And I believe on LL Sports TV, you've done a video
Yeah,
on
I did a
Anthony
video.
Joshua,
Yeah,
haven't you?
yeah,
So
very tragic news.
after that, head over to LL Sports TV. Lots of boxing content over there, by the way. Laurie does so much boxing content. It's fantastic. And you got another video, didn't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, but apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been I'm Dylan, live at 5 every day, 5 till 6 p.m. every weekday. Actually, we're not here tomorrow, but there's a good live stream coming tomorrow for AFCON as well. There's some games going on at the moment. But apart from that, I will see you guys soon.
Let's go.
What do you do with yours? I do unlimited football content.
Well, I do unlimited bragging.
Well, I do unlimited swiping right.
Well, I do unlimited doom scrolling.
Well, I do unlimited sliding into the DMs.
Well, I do watching TikTok on the bus without headphones unlimited.
Oh, God.
Welcome along,
That is
weekend
unbelievable.
roundup. Oh my days.
Word.
We're in for a great show today, guys. Well, what about the North London derby?
I'm not getting rattled.
And we're 3 points off top 4, so it's not looking too bad.
Yeah,
Foden
I'd
88,
say
Saka
that's about
87.
right,
I think that's wrong.
Nice that you put your top on. You want to take it off and get the branding out? Happy birthday!
Make a wish to win the league.
I did.
How much chance will Arsenal have of winning the Champions League?
0, mate.
If we got through
Can't do it
PSV, do you think there's any chance?
No,
of we
no,
know?
no.
Hang on, let me finish.
Predictions:
2-1 Tottenham.
3-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Wolves. Chelsea to beat Man United at Old Trafford.
Still
You're in
there.
trouble if we win this game.
You better not lose on Saturday.
We beat the world champions this weekend. That makes you world champion.
We're the world champions, but you're not in a title.
This is why you'll never win the league.
6 billion down the drain.
Robbie celebrating a 1-0 win. Abby Pilates instead of trophies. You never walk alone.
Catch us every Monday for the weekend roundup.